welcome to Backstage. For today's video, we are going to be discussing what are the myths that we hear from Louis Vuitton. So we are going to debunk Louis Vuitton myth. If you are watching on the live stream, please let me know if you can hear me okay, if you can see me okay. Um, Let me know your questions, post your comments or questions in the live chat. If you're watching on repeat, on recorded, please let me know you are watching so that I try to respond to every comment. So please, everything counts, even if you're watching on repeat, even if you're watching on during live. So, hello. I have some myths that I have put in my notebook. I'm not a techie person. I prefer writing down on my notebook. So we are organized a little bit. If you have any questions, whatever it is, or if you want me to film anything, I can write them down now, post them in the comment section. If you're watching live, please let me know. And yeah, if you're watching on repeat and on recorded, comment as well so that I know. Let's start with our. Oh, first I have two live viewers. So please, can you let me know if you can hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Please let me know if you can hear me okay. Okay, I'm live. Oh my god, it's my first time doing this on StreamYard. Before I used to, what do you call this? I used to do live stream on my phone, and now I'm doing this. I'm trying new things. So please post your comment in the chat. I am going to read them and answer them as much as I can. Pin the message. Okay, I just pinned the message. Okay. Please, can you let me know if you can hear me okay? Let me see if I can hear myself okay. Okay, test. Yeah, I can. I need to. I'm so excited that it worked. Oh my god, I'm not so techy, you know. If it works like this, I don't need third party like or another person to help me do this kind of thing. It helps, you know, it helps a lot because I work for myself. I do this on my own. So I'm just gonna have a quick sip of my coffee and then we start with the number one myth that we hear about Louis Vuitton. Okay, so discontinue LV canvas. The first myth is Louis Vuitton is discontinuing canvas for good. That is a myth because Louis Vuitton's bread and butter is canvas. They were known for having for being a Louis Vuitton because of the canvas, the Louis Vuitton canvas, mainly the monogram. So they are not gonna discontinue this ever. Never ever they will discontinue Louis Vuitton canvas. What they are doing right now, which what people think why they're discontinuing canvas is there is a bit of a shortage on canvas. Hence why when you go on Louis Vuitton website or even in store the past 6 months is there are no monogram canvas in stock. There are no monogram canvas or there are no canvas in Louis Vuitton online. So what is going on? It's because they are having some stock issues with their suppliers, or not so much with their suppliers, but with their the stock. You know, because of COVID, people tend they the consumer they Louis Vuitton didn't think that consumer will be high demand in pandemic during pandemic. So they are still producing enough, but people bought more, if that makes sense. And also, Louis Vuitton now is pushing leather. So they want to be known in the future, maybe in how many decades to come. They want to be known as Louis Vuitton that sells leather. Just like Chanel and other fashion house, they want to be known as selling leather rather than monogram canvas. At the end of the day, people think that canvas is still cheap. For example, you get a bag that is just say Neverfull because or Speedy Speedy canvas 1080, I think, pounds. The Louis Vuitton canvas, Speedy 30, and that is the canvas. So people think I'm not paying for a canvas for £1,000. If you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, it's still a canvas. People think it's cheap. So now Louis Vuitton is thinking of moving into leather. So they are now producing more leather instead of producing more canvas. So the more they, the new style, new model that they are releasing right now are in leather, leather pieces, very minimal canvas now. So that is why I am going to move to the next one in a few seconds. In a few seconds, I am posting on right this card. I need to. Let's move on to the next one. I am going to post this there. Right, the next one. So we're gonna tick that one. If you have any questions, please post them in the live chat right now. If you are watching, can you please say hi so that I know you're watching? It's just nice to know that someone's watching my live stream. I always do live on my Facebook. Um, if you want to see all the Facebook VIP group, Instagram, they're all in my information in the description. Not probably now, on the previous video you can find them. So let's have a look on the second myth that if you get Louis Vuitton, if you get one, especially when you get one in, let me just say, if you get upside down Louis Vuitton bag in a print, I forgot to bring my Louis Vuitton, it's fake. So hi everyone, I am live on YouTube. Please join me on YouTube. So let me just explain that. If you get a Speedy, for example, it would have been nice if I have the Speedy right now with me, but the Speedy is one piece canvas. Some other Louis Vuitton bags are also one piece canvas. So if you just look at it, on one side it will be one right side LV. So if you now go on the back, it will be upside down. It will be the wrong side. So it is normal. It is normal to see upside down LV because the other side is a right side, and because it is a one piece canvas. So one piece canvas. Just look at it. Next time I'll have my props with me. I didn't think I would need it, but yeah, it is um, it is false that if you see Louis Vuitton that is LV upside down, it's fake. It is false. So that is now debunked. So the next one, again, if you have any question, I'm gonna try and answer them. Please post them in the comments on our YouTube. Yes, and the next one is by the way, some of these are, if you buy them pre-love Louis Vuitton, if you buy pre-love Louis Vuitton on pre-love market, say eBay, or on pre-love market, baggage chase, for instance, lots of people, especially if you are new to designer bags, or even not just Louis Vuitton, to designer bags or to designer collection. If you're new collecting designer bags, um, you will, or you might be fooled by people saying or someone telling you that these have got receipt, it's got this, so it's authentic. So also the upside down thing, it's upside down, that's why it's not authentic. So it's really really good, and it's, I think it's really a good practice to educate yourself on these designer bags. So for me, I am more educated with Louis Vuitton. So I am very confident talking about Louis Vuitton. I have handled thousands of bags, especially excuse me, especially vintage ones. So if someone is selling to me or buying, if someone is selling to me, I am buying, or yeah, someone is selling to me and they said, this have got receipt, therefore it's authentic, you don't need to check anything, you just need a picture of this bag and a receipt because it's authentic. That is false, because it doesn't mean anything. Receipt doesn't mean anything. Don't get fooled by buying pre-loved bags that have got receipts. Okay, if you bought it yourself in Louis Vuitton, you know for a fact, and you know it to yourself, that it is authentic. It comes with receipts and all the accessories. But if you are buying pre-love, it doesn't mean it's authentic because it comes with receipt. Lots of fakers or people selling or scamming on pre-love site, the big pre-love site, that they come with receipt, and the receipt is from another bag, because you are not educated with these designer bags, for example Louis Vuitton in this case, what we're talking about. So you got scammed. Little did you know that it's not that bag. It's because it says Louis Vuitton and it's the receipt, and you didn't know that it's a different bag, or maybe it's the same bag, it's the same model, but it's not the exact bag you got. So just forget about receipt. When I'm buying something, I don't even care about the receipt. It will be good if it's got receipt, but that's not your one of the reason that it's authentic. So that is false. The next one is no date code. So our next one is if your Louis Vuitton doesn't have a date code, it's fake. If your Louis Vuitton doesn't have a date code, it's fake. That is false. Because firstly, let's go back to last year, March. Louis Vuitton stopped making their bags with date code. They now have chipped. They are now bags with chip. What does that mean? It still have a Louis Vuitton heat stamp, which is Louis Vuitton made in France or made in Italy, made in Spain, but it doesn't have the date code anymore, the serial number, if you may, which is letters and numbers. So it's a mixture of letters and numbers. I will do another video of how to learn or how to read Louis Vuitton date code. So make sure you are following me on YouTube, because I'm going to do that. So um, why is that? If it doesn't have a date code, it's not fake. Because Louis Vuitton started making date code in early 1980s and up to 2021 in March. So if you if you have bought your bag in last year after March 2021, it depends on the stock. You know, if they have started in March, when all the items, all the bags that they produced didn't have any more date code. Whatever it is in stock before that have got date code. So, yeah. So, and then everything that is pre 1980s didn't have a date code. So that explains that, not because your bag doesn't have a date code, it's not authentic. Also, I got a bag. It was a minimum 10 p.m. It wasn't mine originally. I bought it pre-love. I It doesn't have a date code, so I know for a fact. I checked everything. It was authentic, but people don't buy it. Don't want to buy it because it's not. It doesn't have a date code. So I had it authenticated from Miranda, authentic vintage designer. She's from Australia, and she's been collecting and since for 20 years, 20 years, and she's like over 20 years, and she's been authenticating for 15 years or more. So she's always my go-to, especially with vintage bags. So you can always get them authenticated and get a certificate if it doesn't have a date code. But it doesn't mean it's not authentic. It's not just the date code that we are looking or we are checking that the bag is authentic. Okay, so that is pre-date code and during date code. But now 2021, in March last year up to this day, and I don't think they will ever come back with date code. There's no more date code. So that is now debunked, especially after March 2021. Next one, we have one, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. Oh, we are now on the five. Number five, myth of Louis Vuitton initials. So if your bag have got initials, it is authentic. It's not. It's not authentic. It's not. No, I mean it's false. If your bag have got initials, it's authentic. It's false because now this company that do or produce replica or fake bags, they now have the machine that does initials. So you have to be aware of that. Before, maybe 10 years ago, or when they just started initial, they still didn't have this. But these people are clever. So don't think that because it's got initial, it's authentic. No, it's false. The next one. Oh, this is a bit controversial. Okay, this one is a bit controversial, and no one can confirm. Louis Vuitton burn bags that are not sold. This one is a bit controversial because no one can explain and no one 100% can tell that it is true and it is false. Back in 2016, I think it was 2016, most of us have heard about Burberry burning all their stocks, unsold old stocks, and that was true. And they frowned upon because it's not good for the environment. All that smoke, exhaust, and everything. It's not good for the environment what they've done. But what they were saying was they don't want the value of their bags or their brand going down by giving this away for on a sale or on a discounted price. So therefore, they had to burn these items. But with Louis Vuitton, if you're watching Cindy from A Heated Mess, I will link her YouTube channel in the description after this. She has mentioned that because she was working she used to work with Louis Vuitton years ago, maybe a decade ago. And she even asked her manager if that's true, and no one can say it's true or false, and no one can confirm. So, but she knew that. So, my source is her because I've been watching her. So, she said that if Louis Vuitton decided to, for example, those ones that have got a defect, if it's still saleable but have got a tiny bit defect, they will sell them to the employee as an employee price, which is like 75% off. And it would be, yeah, if they still can use it, if it's just tiny bit of scratch here and there, not whole and things like that, but it's not saleable for a consumer, like a customer. You wouldn't want to buy with a defect, not a slight one, because they're so expensive. So they wouldn't burn them. they wouldn't do that, but they will sell them to employee. And I think they will have to stamp them, they will have to do something like a code or something. They will put a code on the date code or heat stamp that this is an employee sale, so people would know, and they wouldn't have to resell it or something like that to make money. So yeah, that is a bit of controversial one. We didn't debunk it, but there you go. And we have the last one here, which is Louis Vuitton, authentic Louis Vuitton. You don't buy them, or you don't get Louis Vuitton with wrap in plastic, clear plastic or blue plastic. So that is false, because I have seen so many people that took their bags from repair with blue plastic. So if they have they had their, for example, Speedy repaired, and then they collected them, some people or some staff didn't manage to take the, or maybe the customer said, don't take the plastic off. It's because if you handle those, it will stain with your oiled hand or something like that. So Louis Vuitton, authentic Louis Vuitton, have been seen with clear wrap with plastic, clear or oil, clear or blue plastic. Okay, so that is debunked. It's false that you don't see any authentic Louis Vuitton that is wrapped in plastic. Especially, I think it's just the leather. The leather or the hardware is wrapped in, most of the time, blue plastic. Sometimes maybe it's clear. So that is the end of our myth. I have a few viewers live, but I don't see any comments. I don't know if it's just me, or I really don't see any comment on my live stream. Do I have any comments on here? You're not looking at the camera face on. I am live on YouTube, ladies. So I'm just going to I need to check if I have any more questions. If I have questions, then I will answer those. If not, then we will be ending the live soon. No, I don't have live chat, live questions. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you have anything, questions after this live, please post them in the comment. I will try and answer them. Also, I will be doing at least once a week live stream like this with a specific topic. And because this is our first live stream scheduled, it's probably not expected. So we will try and do this so that you all get used to it. Yeah, and yeah, I think for the next one, it's either the best Louis Vuitton bag or the best laptop bags, something like this. So I will make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, turn your notifications on, and when I post a scheduled live stream, make sure you turn the notification on, so that whenever I go live, it will notify you. So that is the end of our live stream for today. Thank you so much for watching. This video will be saved, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.